Have you ever had a moment where you were just like totally forced to change your entire life's direction?
Oh, man. Yeah, just out of nowhere.
Right, just completely due to circumstances totally out of your control. Well, imagine trying to build a health food empire in one of the most chaotic, densely populated intersections on Earth.
I mean, that sounds impossible.
It really does. Horns are blaring, the air is thick with exhaust, and everyone is frantically trying to get somewhere else. Now, imagine trying to capture their attention and build a highly lucrative business right there.
And doing it with what, exactly?
With nothing but a plastic thermos and a single ingredient your grandmother probably kept in her pantry. It sounds like an impossible business pitch, but that is exactly what we are looking at today.
I love this story. It's so good.
It really is. Today's deep dive is based on a fascinating piece of reporting from the NewzFeaturez lifestyle desk titled Sweet Success, the Jaggery Tea of Gopal Bagwe.
Yeah, and this isn't just a story about a guy selling tea under a bridge. I mean, it's a micro case study in entrepreneurship, adaptability, and, well, how ancient traditions can meet modern consumer needs.
Exactly. We are exploring the story of Gopal Bagwe, the owner of the Kadam Gulacha Chaha franchise in Mumbai. And our mission today is to uncover how a simple ingredient swap combined with remarkable resilience turned a massive personal and global crisis into a thriving community business.
It's just a phenomenal pivot.
It is. Okay, let's unpack this. To really understand the success of the stall, we first have to look at the severe setbacks that forced it into existence.
Right, because before 2020, Bagwe was making his living as an Ola cab driver.
Yeah, navigating Mumbai traffic for 10 to 12 hours a day.
Which is incredibly punishing work. But then it wasn't just the pandemic that hit.
No, it was a totally unavoidable collision of roadblocks. A combination of the COVID-19 disruption and a severe back injury forced him to quit driving. His doctor literally gave him strict orders to stop.
So his body gives out right as the global economy breaks down.
Exactly. It's like you're driving on the highway and suddenly there's a forced GPS reroute. You miss your exit because of a massive roadblock like COVID and a broken back, and suddenly you have to navigate an entirely new map.
And we really have to emphasize his limitations here, too.
Right, the education factor.
Yeah. Bagwe only studied up to his SSC, his secondary school certificate, at Barfavala School in Antari. So he didn't have the luxury of just pivoting to a remote corporate job.
He was economically confined, basically. But he didn't panic. He actually noticed that, like, 5 or 6 years ago, Gul Chai, which is Jaggery Tea, had become this major trend in Pune.
Which is brilliant observation on his part.
It is. His mindset was basically, if others can do it, then I can also do it myself. So he officially set up the franchise in 2022. But I gotta ask, it's one thing to need a new job, but where does the leap to a specific franchise come from?
Well, what's fascinating here is his sharp business acumen, despite only having that SSC education. He possessed acute observational skills.
Because he recognized a proven model.
Exactly. He didn't try to invent a new product from scratch. He saw a trending model from Pune and had the confidence to apply it locally in Mumbai. He mitigated his risk completely by choosing a franchise model.
Oh, that makes so much sense. He bought a safety net instead of starting from zero.
Exactly. A proven playbook. But, having established why he started the business, we have to look at what he is actually selling.
Right, because Mumbai is totally saturated with tea stalls. So what makes his so unique?
Well, the stall's specialty is using gul, or jaggery, instead of sugar. And literally everything else is standard.
Here's where it gets really interesting. Is it literally just swapping one sweetener for another? I mean, does that alone justify a whole franchise?
It actually does, because of why this matters to the consumer. This swap taps into a much broader cultural shift.
You mean the health benefits mentioned in the NewzFeaturez research?
Yeah, partly. Research confirms gul aids digestion, improves blood health, and provides sustained energy, unlike the crash you get from refined sugar. But it's also about nostalgia.
Oh, right, because historically, ancient people used gul for health benefits.
Exactly. By substituting sugar with gul, Bagwe is offering a product that appeals to modern, health-conscious consumers while evoking nostalgia for ancient Indian dietary practices.
That's incredible. It's not just a sweetener, it's a functional benefit delivered in a super familiar, comforting package.
A hot cup of street chai.
Yeah, exactly. But, a clever product idea is totally useless without execution.
Oh, absolutely. The daily operations are where it actually counts.
Right, so let's look at how he practically runs the stall. He's located under the Gokali Bridge in Antari West.
Which is just sensory overload.
Total chaos. But his process is bulletproof. The source details that he uses pure Gokul milk, and he makes the tea fresh exactly 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and evening.
It's brilliant inventory control.
It really is. But my absolute favorite detail is his equipment. He uses a premium quality Milton 4-liter thermoflask to keep the tea hot.
That specific thermos is the core of his business.
It's like his version of quality assurance. I couldn't stop thinking about it. It's like a tech startup's reliance on a specific software platform. Just imagine the sheer volume of tea going through that one flask every single day.
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, the economics are really surprising. Let's look at what the reporting actually said about his earnings.
Oh, yeah. The source had a really funny quirk. Bagway stated the stall helps him and his team make about $90K to $1K per month.
Right, which implies a massive drop.
Yeah, going from 90,000 to 1,000 rupees makes 0 sense unless your stall literally vanishes. It has to be a typo for 1 lakh, right?
Most likely, yeah. Whether it meant 1 lakh, which is 100,000 rupees, or just a wide fluctuation, the math actually checks out for a high-traffic area.
Doing the napkin math, yeah, hitting a couple hundred cups a day under a busy bridge is completely viable.
And the stall is clearly a highly viable economic engine supporting an entire team. Plus, look at his demographics.
Oh, it's amazing. He serves corporate employees, BMC workers, and police officials.
Which proves that the product completely transcends class lines.
It's the great equalizer. You've got blue-collar, Bombay municipal corporation workers standing right next to white-collar corporate guys. But operations and a good thermos really only get you so far, you know?
Right, competitors can just copy the Jaggery swab.
Exactly. The final piece of the puzzle, and the real reason for his sustained success, is the human element, the atmosphere Bagway cultivates.
All about his hospitality.
Yeah, the source points out his hospitality is his standout feature. He is genuinely interested and invested in his customers.
He essentially embodies the ancient Indian adage, Atithi Devo Bhava.
Which means guest is akin to God, right?
Exactly. And in a high-stress, transactional metropolis like Mumbai, genuine hospitality is a massive competitive advantage.
The writers even noted that drinking his tea leaves customers feeling not just mentally, but spiritually refreshed.
That's a powerful statement for a street tea stall.
I know, right? They even compare him to the Devanand song from the movie Hum Dono, Main Zindagi Ka Saak Nibhata Chala Gaya. He's described as having no worry and being in no hurry, acting as a brilliant host and dost, which means friend, to everyone.
Which is just so rare today.
It really is. It reminds me of the perfect bartender or like a beloved local barber. People might come for the tea, but they stay for the therapy. Finding someone with no worry and no hurry in Mumbai is wild.
Well, Bagway isn't just selling a cup of sustained energy for the body. He's providing a moment of spiritual and mental respite. The true sweet success isn't just the Jaggery, it's his temperament.
So what does this all mean? We've seen a man face severe physical and economic adversity. He observes a trend, leverages a healthier traditional ingredient, and builds a lucrative, community-centric business through sheer warmth and smart operations.
It's an incredibly inspiring pivot.
It really is. And for you listening right now, it's a reminder that sometimes the most successful pivots in life don't require inventing something entirely new. You can just execute a simple idea with incredible care and human connection.
And it leaves us with something really fascinating to mull over. Bagway revolutionized a traditional drink simply by reaching backward into history to swap out one modern ingredient, sugar, for an ancient one, Jaggery.
Which is such a simple, powerful shift.
Exactly. So what other ancient alternatives or forgotten practices in your own daily life are just sitting there waiting to be rediscovered and repurposed for today's world?